Hey y'all, I am Dejahair here. I know it's been a while, but I am back. Back. Okay, I am Dejahair here. So today I am doing a half up, half down sew in. I have my beautiful, lovely little cousin as my model. This is her first time getting a half up and half down, and I'm gonna hook her up. Okay, so just watch and see. Trust the progress. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and create a part. You want to create a straight line from ear to ear. You can start from the left ear or the right ear, but you want to make a straight line going straight across from the top of the ear. Okay, the back is going to be a sew-in and the front is going to be a ponytail. So you just want to make sure that line is straight. You want to go ahead and grab you some silver and jam, because that's going to make sure that your line is crispy. You will see your part better if you use the jam. I love that jam. So make sure you get you some jam and you put it on the part, and then use the tail of your comb and make sure that part is crispy and get that straight line. So I just realized I just called that jam silver and jam. It's called shine and jam. Okay? You want to use shine and jam. Okay, so you want to go ahead and put the top part in a ponytail or clip it, but you want to get it out the way because we are going to focus on the back. Now, for the back, we are going to be doing some cornrows. Okay, so we're going to take small sections. Just take a small section and you're going to braid that piece. You're going to braid it straight down. Okay, make sure it's tight but not too tight, but you want to braid it straight down. Okay, now after you finish the first braid, you want to go ahead and make another small section, but this time you're going to part the bottom row going across. That's going to be our anchor braid. I call it the bottom anchor braid. I always make anchor braid when I'm doing a sew-in, but you want to braid that down, but also pull that first strand of hair up into that second strand, and it's going to turn into one braid. Bring it all the way down and then start that anchor braid. After you complete the anchor braid, you're going to go ahead and make another section and braid it straight down. And you're just going to continue to do that throughout the entire head in the back section. Now, when you finish braiding, you want to go ahead and take your crochet hook and crochet that loose braid in the hair. Okay, so now it's time to start sewing. If you don't know how to sew, all you are doing is going through the weft and you are going through the braid. But me personally, I don't go through the weft. I go under the weft. It's easier. So I go under the weft and through any part of the braid, because it's going to attach and it's going to lock. And you're going to lock it in with a stitch. You can do the lock stitch. You can do a pull stitch. You can do any type of stitch you want to do, but you have to lock it in. So you're basically just sewing on bundles into the hair with a stitch. Now when you get to the corners, you want to sew upwards. You don't want to sew straight across, you want to sew upwards. Now if you sew upwards, you won't have to leave any natural hair out to cover the tracks. But if you do sew straight across, you will have to take a thin section of your client's natural hair to cover the track. So as I'm doing now, just sew upwards and lock that stitch in. And you're going to do the same thing on both sides. And then you're going to continue with your stitching method. Go under the web through the braid and lock that stitch in. And you're going to do this entire step until you get to the top of the braid. And then we're going to move to the ponytail. Okay, so now to the ponytail. You want to go ahead and pluck up your flat irons and flat iron the entire head. We have to get the hair as straight as possible because we are trying to put the hair in a ponytail. So make sure you got some heat protectant nearby because you want to spray the hair with some heat protectant before you put heat on it. Grab that hot comb, get them edges, do whatever you got to do. Just make sure the hair is straight, okay? You need this hair as straight as possible because we need to fit it in a tight ponytail. Go ahead and repeat them same steps on the other side. And then we're going to put the hair in a ponytail. Now once the entire head has been flat ironed, you want to go ahead and comb the hair upwards into a ponytail. Now we're going to work on small sections at a time. So you want to find the middle of the head and create a small box. Make sure it's straight. Make sure all the lines are straight. Once you create your box, you want to go ahead and get you some beeswax and put beeswax at the roots of the hair. You want to put it on the front, on the sides, and on the back. Once the beeswax is on the hair, you want to go ahead and get your comb and you want to comb that in. You don't want to see any beeswax visible. After you combed it, you want to go ahead and get you some spritz. Spray that spritz on the hair. And then you want to take a small section again towards the ponytail. Get your beeswax. Place the beeswax at the roots. Comb it in. And you're going to take another small section and you're going to repeat it on the other side. Now you want to take your spritz the hair, get your blow dryer, and it's going to harden a little bit. After it gets hardened, you want to go ahead and put a ponytail in the middle of the head. You can use a rubber band, you can use a ponytail holder. Just put that small section in the ponytail. Now you want to go ahead, get some more spritz, and get your blow dryer, and it's going to harden a little bit more. After it gets hardened, you're going to go ahead and repeat the same steps that we did before. Comb the hair to a ponytail, get your beeswax, and comb it through. You want to put the beeswax in the front, on the sides, in the back, and just comb it into a ponytail. Make sure you use the spritz because you do want it to harden, and blow dry it. Once you put the beeswax on, you want to go ahead and put the hair in a ponytail. So after you made your ponytail, you want to go ahead and braid the natural hair. Once you braided the hair, you want to go ahead and get a rubber band the end, and then work your way down, putting the rubber band throughout the entire braid. Now it's okay if the ponytail just stands up. It's okay, because once you put the hair on, it's going to fall backwards. And you're going to sew the hair on the same way that we did the sew-in. So instead of cornrows, you're just sewing the hair onto a single braid. So you want to go under the weft, through the braid, but you want to twist the hair around the braid. So put the needle under the weft and through the braid, make your stitch. Now twist the hair around the braid and just lock it in. That's all you're doing, and you're going to repeat that entire step all the way until you get to the tip of the rubber band. Now this is my favorite part. You want to take a piece of hair at the back of the hair. You want to comb it through, and you just want to wrap it around the rubber band. Get you some Got2b, because you want to get it stuck. Like, you don't want it to move. And then get your blow dryer. And then you're going to wrap it again. Get you some Got2b. Get your blow dryer. You're just going to go back and forth with the twisting, the Got2b, and your blow dryer. The Got2b and the blow dryer is going to secure it. Make sure it does not move. You can use glue if you want, but Got2b is all you need. Make sure you are saturating the hair with Got2b. It's not going to turn it white. It's not. Saturate it, because you want to make sure that that piece does not unravel. Once you finish, just go ahead and blow dry it. Then you just want to do some baby hair. And that's it. That's how you do a half up, half down ponytail. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any more tutorials that you would like for me to do, comment down below.